natin somehow they can have the successful loom moment and grabbing those favorite weapon of choice that is dito sa side ng slot 50s natin dito peacefully. But we have our slot BMW slot 22. Not so alone, our boys all the way from slot 22s. They are with our slot 9. Shot has been fired. Those men are the devil shooting those men down while landing and descending. Dun nasa whereabouts of mga players natin. Pero one player has been knocked down dito sa side naman ng mga player natin all the way from slot 4. And 3 on 4 situation using the use where he knock one dito sa side ng mga starters. He's not in fear though. Not backing down and standing down. Yung mga player natin dito. No matter what happens, sabi ng mga player natin dito I'm gonna be displaying you here on a team elimination. That's fight again. The piece of everything that not wanted to decide the mga player natin ng mga stop for this natin ng mga bands natin. You know, after witnessing a lot of battles dito sa side ng mga slot 40s natin dito, them boys, wala sa vocabulary ng mga slot bands natin dito to back down in any kind of fight. Most definitely 2-on-4 situation. Having that as a station pa rin yung mga play natin all the way stop for them to be able to push team kung nasaan. Yung where about slot 11s natin. Waiting patiently our men all the way from slot alpha for them to be able to knock one, maybe two dito sa side ng mga slot 40s natin. Pero as you can see, slot 40 is not gonna be letting those men from slot alpha to knock one dito sa side nila. One player na preceding kami. Being tagged for a possible target. One player na blinking, going for the nade pop, hoping that he can nade one dito sa side ng mga slot 40s natin. Bad and wounded pa rin yung one player natin all the way from slot 11 for the only fight to one play natin dito all the way. Rather than down out of the fighting gonna watch the side, the left side corner kung nasaan na rin yung way ang agad ng mga slot going down the location ng 𝐂𝐿𝐿 natin. Shots fired, letting those boys all the way from slot 24 and slot off and know na rin kung nasaan yung way about sa mga slot 70s natin. And as of now, if somehow slot 17 will be preparing some ambush, maybe surprise versus those other players slot 14s. I mean slot 24 and slot alpha natin dito for some kind of vulnerable spot. Possibility will be a good side ng mga slot 24 natin after knowing na rin or after distinguishing kung nasaan yung mga slot 17s natin. One player from slot 10 has been knocked down, pero far enough para yung mga other player from slot 10 for them to one player, Marnell, most definitely try his best to knock one dito sa side ng slot 24 natin so that he can off his brother and who got knocked down previous by the one player from slot 24. Pero those slot 24 is on other player who is definitely posing here. The point kung nasa yung way about sa mga players natin. Right now, those slot 10 has been going down the location ng 𝐂𝐿𝐿 natin. Dugin tayo sa mga slot LRs natin or mga slot 9 versus slot 6. Close by lang din. Slot 9 inside of the smoke compound. Perimeters are not being set. Slot 6 natin dito angles and corners are not being checked and being posted by one of the players from slot 6. Whoever's gonna be getting outside of the compound kung nasan sa ngayon yung mga slot LRs natin, those men will be extinguished out from the game and one player has been knocked down. Right now, outnumbered by 1 na rin yung mga slot 9s natin dito after that natin. Nakuha ng mga play natin all the way from slot 6 versus 10. Right now, they're now moving inside of the compound kung nasa na rin yung way about some possible opponent that they can take on as of now. As a beast, one player has been knocked down dito sa side ng mga play natin all the way slot 17. Pero again, hindi naman in vain yung pagkalibit ng play natin before. Is gonna be waiting for someone to put the shot about sa dito for some sort of knockdown again. So dito sa side ng mga slot 70s getting outside of the compound kung nasan sa ngayon yung mga slot LRs natin. Those men will be extinguished out from the game and one player has been knocked down. Right now, outnumbered by 1 na rin yung mga slot 9s natin dito after that knockdown. Nakuha ng mga play natin all the way from slot 6 versus 10. Right now, they're now moving inside of the compound kung nasan na rin yung way about some possible opponent that they can take on as of now. As a beast, one player has been knocked down dito sa side ng mga play natin all the way slot 17. Pero again, hindi naman in vain yung pagkalibit ng play natin before. Is gonna be waiting for someone to put the shot about sa dito for some sort of knockdown again. Choose dito sa side ng mga slot 70s natin pero failing to take one alone win dito sa side ng mga slot 70s natin pero hindi in vain yung pag-eliminate pa rin ng mga slot 24s natin. Why? Because one player there for slot 17 has been extinguished from the game, eliminated from the game. if you can understand that. Class 17, 3-man squad, end of the map. I'm heading outside of the compound kung nasan sa ngayon yung mga slot LRs natin. Those men will be extinguished out from the game, and one player has been knocked down. Removing them, pero until then, they're gonna be staying kung nasan yung way about sila. 2 players from Static has been knocked down. Levels down. You know, having those men from Slot 6 figured out by our boys all the way from Slot Band, talaga namang nagkameron nila yata ng game plan yung mga Stack 40s natin dito kung nasa way about the possible next opponent. Third opponent nila dito after that push na ginawa ng mga Slot 6 natin towards the one guy last man all the way from Slot 12 na kameron na idea yung mga Stack 40s natin. And those boys has been open fire rough. We'll be going here throughout here on the rotation way in the left. Adonis natin dito, no hesitance. Most definitely mo din kung natin kung natin one guy all the way from Slot 6. They're gonna make sure no one's gonna be having those manic cover na being knocked down ng mga players natin all the way from Slot Bands. Wide open game yung pinaka-position ng mga Slot 40s natin dito, pero it doesn't stop that open fire route dito sa natin. And those Slot 6 be moving them, pero until them they're gonna be staying kung nasan yung way about. Now 5 opening fire up, another one bites the dust. They decide to play natin all the way from Slot 14. Confusing moment inside the Slot 40s natin. One move started, Slot 14 being lured and being definitely have to advantages out from those other players. Been moving around a lot dito sa corner nila, pero unfortunately one player from Slot 14 has been knocked down. So guys, yung mga player natin dito sa Danag, nakuha ng mga player natin dito on their way agad. Yung mga player natin dito for them to be able to have that one player Jubilee na down, but it was good all the way down. On their way down na rin yung mga player natin dito claiming that one player who got knocked out. 4-man squad all the way down. 5, anong moving inside the last way. Yung mga Stop 14 natin, pero Stop 14 natin. From those other players from Slot 5. Slot 5, no knockdown happened, pero those men from Slot 14 has been exterminated out from those Slot 13. Whoever's getting running up kung natin na rin yung corner, or kung natin na rin yung way about sa mga play natin all the way Slot 5. Using his teammate as a bait, probably talagang mga sacrifices must be made what we can see is dito naman sa side ng mga Slot 80s natin the plenty of update has been given to these boys, have been given to our boys all the way to Slot team, pero instead of pulling up dun sa mga location kung saan nagkakameron ng shots fired, gunshot sounds, they are definitely holding the ground inside of the gas station. It's that smoke compound where they are definitely safe. Those both definitely safe, man. Fearful man, AKUZA opening fire up. Seeing that one player grabbing a vehicle, they're gonna be letting that one player drive off. As you can see, everyone is turning up and everyone is doing what they can. Everyone they can to have those snag down up there. Dito sa mga opponent nila, one player dead from Slot 22's Just Ray. Third party on the way. 3-on-1 and 3-on-4 situation, still outnumbered pa rin ng mga Slot 13s natin, yung mga players natin dito as you can see. Shots fired, trying to have those men hold. Kung nasan yung whereabouts niya, pero nowhere to run. Yung one player natin all the way to Slot 5, still left and right corner location being posted, being guarded by our player from Slot 18, pero Slot 16 natin dito moving fire. I don't know, maybe Slot 16 natin dito to those men from Slot 18 well, secret pa rin kung nasa way about sa mga player natin. Those men all the way Slot 18 by surprise, and no surprise gonna be happening. Ganun pa rin kalikot yung mga Slot 18 natin for some sort of decent knockdown versus those Slot 16 who that definitely figure out that they can take those men down one by one after having their tunnel vision towards that last man all the way Slot 5. There go. Third party on the vest and without helmet probably, pero again one player from Slot AKUZA has been knocked down, attacking those perimeter na kung nasa way about sa mga Slot 13s natin. One player Papi 777K has been knocked down, tagging the perimeter kung nasa yung mga knocker ng mga player natin dito. Ban Samuel last man from his squad, dito kaya kung saan nagkameron jumped off on yung dropping point. Everyone is so 13 as Slot 5 natin down to this within 3-man squad. Yung mga Slot 5 natin dito soon on the other hand, tagging natin. Shots fired again. One player of Slot 24 most able to build up probably kung nasa din rin yung area ng mga bands natin, pero Samuel, man, still headed straight. He's gonna be finishing what they started dito sa location. Way about sila when you conquer this location. For a possible knockdown. Dito sa side ng mga top 5 natin. Pero right now, losing yung vehicle to having those quick maneuver around if somehow everything will be on stir. Dito muna again tayo sa mga players na the web slot 9 or mga LRs natin versus our mighty bands. I don't know, man, yung mighty bands natin dito, Saints though, getting those tag down immediately dito sa side naman ng mga stat 25 natin, leaving those men no choice but to maybe just hold on probably. Pero again, boy natin yung giggling it outside of the compound kung saan meron nakarumal-dumal na krimen yung mga slot 19s natin towards those two men all the way from slot 25. That's gonna be waiting for those other players from slot 19 to get outside of the compound and search the premises. It's gonna be giving some surprise from those other players most definitely. Pero we have a start with these BTK last man 𝐂𝐿𝐿𝐼 na side ng mga play natin all the way start 𝐂𝐿𝐼 and start 23 faster starting over 5 pushing those men back to the side ng mga start that is losing. Pero we cannot say the same towards this one player whether it's gonna be safe or not. Don't get me AKUZA most definitely work their way inside the compound. Recall tower to be exact with not aware about the one play not in all the way style 11 and eliminate that one player will. Pero again, nakapag-report na rin yung play natin doon. One player din from slot 11 land here on the same spot kung saan nagkamera ng cornering mission yung mga slot AKUZA natin versus those slot 11. He did definitely land here on the rooftop where those other players that gonna be expecting that someone is posting themselves inside of the blue zone and inside of, on the top of the building or rooftop. Pero again, this one player from Style 5 seeing that one player landing here on the same spot kung nasa worry about sila. Easy peasy lemon squeezy for him to be able to take the last man all the way slot 11 down. Kala mo di kita kita. There you go. Pero we cannot say the same. No, shot has been taken. They're giving those boys all the way from slot 25 a safe passage probably. Or maybe somehow slot 19 will be opening fire and having those contests versus those slot 24. I don't know who will win, but again, those slot 24 are definitely droving by without any opening fire, without any problems versus those slot 19s. Alright, there you go. We're gonna take the same naman dito sa side ng mga play natin all the way slot 24, the slot 25s natin dito Saint, Borny, CJ, inside the smoke compound, talking over the mga play natin dito 80% that they can be knocked out from those other players who's been moving inside the compound natin way about slam. Prediction starting now moving, pero one player down from slot 24 now will be caught slot and probably don't turn all the one slot 24. I don't get down on the knees and say Hail Mary dito sa side ng mga slot 24 slot every angle in there and then on foot, few men or one player all the way start the team, so no one will be hearing his whereabouts as of now. Inside of the Blues friends, some player, oh my god, yo, Starter team are pushing further inside of the blue zone. I don't know what those boys from Starter team are thinking as of now, letting the blue zone eat them alive. Well, dito naman sa side ng mga stat 90s natin, different story. They're on their way outside of the blue zone safely. I don't know, pero we have our slots then. Top 5 hiding inside the booth, letting those other players have those gates and dash them. But somehow those other players naman dito sa side ng mga stat 90s natin is gonna be revealed. One player will be knocked down dito, pero nga lang another one bites the dust dito sa side ng mga stat 90s natin dito. And those other players you can see, they're not gonna be leaving without a fight dito sa side ng mga stat 9s natin. Pero again, stat 19, most definitely seeing a lot of movement, a lot of commotion dito sa side ng mga then the player, the opening fire all the way from behind. Darikin, one player been knocked down soon. One player Habibi, and also we have Wangfu, we have Ganja all the way from slot 19. I don't know, man, plenty of smokes. The name Ganja inside of smoke pop, he's definitely comfortable this type of smoke na ginawa niya dito sa 22 John Ray. 40-man squad pa rin yung mga player natin dito. And right now, they're scanning the finger na pinasa na rin yung guns now. Coming those other players, guns. One player there was slot 19, which is Ganjas with staying inside the smoke pop. Has been knocked down, eliminated by one of the players from slot 18's not dito, which is a Freya, pero too bad. One player then from slot 18 has been knocked down by those boys all the way from slot 22, taking his chances, having that one player up inside with smoke, even though that's sobrang risky, sobrang dangerous for him to go. Not leaving it. The player, the opening fire all the way from behind. Slot 18, one player been knocked down. Suna. One player, Habibi, and also we have Wangfu, we have Ganja, all the way from slot 9. Mga player natin dito, they're aiming to get themselves or to get their hands on to one of the small compound end of the map so that they can have those safe and quiet moment for a possible pick out weapon. And we have our slot 22's a BMW that is definitely land here, beating those other players on the ground of our Miramar map. We have Yakult, Eric Akari, also we have John Ray, but again we gonna say the same Monday to the side of slot 25 nothing. Two of them have been knocked down by yours truly all the way with slot 9 not either that immediate. No chance of opening fire back. Yung mga slot 25 nothing. Wrong post, wrong place to be landing together with him boys all the way with slot 9. As you can see, talaga what we can say is talaga naman nakakuha na rin magandang angle yung mga player natin dito, and most definitely they definitely got a weapon that they can use to put those target of them down. Yakult, Eric Akari, also we have John Ray, but again we gonna say the same Monday to the side of slot 25 nothing. Two of them has been knocked down by yours truly all the way with slot 9 not either that immediate. No chance of opening fire back. Yung mga slot 25 nothing. Wrong post, wrong place to be landing together with him boys all the way with slot 9. As you can see, talaga what we can say is talaga naman nakakuha na rin magandang angle yung mga player natin dito, and most definitely they definitely got a weapon that they can use to put those target of them down dito sa side naman ng mga slot 25 natin. H2K, AKUZA has been knocked down, pero check out muna natin dito mga player natin dito. CJ on the other hand, totally alone, holding those men back into the side of mga slot 9 natin. There will lack them. Those men, shedding their perimeters on the Gunasa. Yung one player natin, this is CJ all the way from slot 25. It will be opening up and damaging up there. Yung one player natin dito for him to be able to moment. Another player from slot. Last command standing, CTS being open fire na mga slot 9 natin. No weapons to open fire back. Probably yung mga slot 9s natin dito, or slot 16s natin versus our slot 9s natin. So that's why they're choosing to avoid the area kung saan nagkameron na rin ng place, location grab yung mga slot 9s natin now from those hands ng mga saints natin. Last man standing, 0 na lang. Yun at titirang gumagalaw. Alright, so we're gonna be pulling up dito naman sa side ng mga stats of 12s natin dito, mga wicked natin 3-man squad. Yeah, most definitely they are with our slot. The James 2 lang na dito sa side ng mga stat 30s natin. We have Versatile and we have Fabby telling out a wrong move. He's now making a lot of mistake by grabbing his vehicle. Kung natin na rin yung way about the one play natin all the way with slot 12. Now as his statue did demonstrate away on the car or vehicle kung nasan yung one play then. Pigs has been knocked out. Snitch the way about the rin kung nasan yung mga slot 20s natin. Last turn natin one play natin dito. And pop shot down for it. Now we will be on point towards the target to the side. Yung mga play natin all the way from slot 5. What a B1 situation, most definitely, man. Yes, may case pa dito, teka lang, pero we're gonna be watching this our play from slot 5 and slot 20 natin dito down. The last man na lang din yung play natin dito. We'll be able to have those men up well. He's going now, slot 20, supporting those friends. Kung nasa na rin, yung way na past ng mga slot 20s natin. Then, match is even again because of the naga na ginagawa ng mga play natin dito towards the friend all the way. Slot 20s, missing 2, 3 plays inside mga slot 20s. 1v1 situation to the side of smoke room, inside the smoke compound building. Kung nasa at the same time, nagkameron ng confirmation yung mga slot 20 natin dito. That quick though, naka-recover pa rin yung mga slot 20 natin. Sorry about the Saints. Saints are long gone, pero yeah, slot BTK, we're gonna be getting back on our BTK. Let's go. Higher gun, saw some movement. Kiyomi, man, he's now having his maybe hesitation. Think twice to open fire, pero the blue zone, I know, will be having his movement. Yeah, you know, pero made his mind. Right now, he's choosing to open fire to those men on the way. Balag-balag sa mga mighty bands. Not one player from slot 14 has been knocked out. It's taken casualty, most definitely begun. 3-on-3 situation pa rin yung mga player natin dito. But another one fight for nothing at the side ng mga slot 20s natin. Guillaume has been knocked down. One player last time from slot 5-play shot towards those men all the way. Former slot 14, pero could be able to get those hands of those slot 14 to be eliminated or to be out. But again, you know, one play there from Snap Peres, yung attention nila, yung attention ng mga slot 6 natin towards them. Again, perimeters has been set. Those angles are being posted by one of the slot 6 players natin. It's a matter those slot 4 will be knocked to one dito sa side ng mga slot 6 natin. No one will be having this opportunity to have those memory covered right there. Ganun ka-point, ganun ka-distance enough yung mga slot 6 natin for them to be able to have them rescued. It's somehow everything would be going south. Now until, you know, slot 6 natin either manages to lurk all the way behind of the enemy lines. Nasa rin whereabouts mga slot 4 natin. Those men are being run over by the vehicle of those AKUZA slot 6. Last man standing, that quick, having hesitations to move forward. Canadian 2 men on the west, slot 6 natin to saving his brother. Enough for that, natin dito na rin nga lang from that scatic move that he definitely did. Pupunta ba ako doon? Hindi. Pupunta ba ako doon? Hindi. Yeah, you know, nga lang, Joy's weapon almost run out. This one guy, yes, throw a molly, throw a nade for him to be able to nade one dito sa side ng mga slot 8 is natin losing his comrade for that attempt to blow those men out from the middle. No twice. Those men out from the game dito sa side ng mga slot 8 is natin missing his chance and missing his window for a possible elimination dito sa one play natin all the way started him who's been eliminating his brother enough from the game per 1v1 situation. Hitman gonna be able to get his side on dito sa side ng start play. Natin might pa time pa rin to give this one player rejuvenation process of pick up this one guy battle, this last man all the way from slot 20s. Pero I guess he already knew na rin kung ginagawa natin slot 19s natin dito. Bringing up finding another good angle back down perhaps for him to be able to get this guy lang. Staying away from those commotion, mga unnecessary commotion na nangyayari dito sa area ng mga slot 11s natin. Pero perhaps slot 7 will be landing or will be pulling over dito sa location ng mga slot 11s natin. Pero slot 24 na being devoured by the blue zone as of now. Pero again, you know, minimal damage pa lang din naman yung blue zone natin dito as of now. And yes, may vehicle naman yung one play natin doon who that definitely has been eaten alive by the blue zone. Pero slot 9 end up being spotted by your slot 19 natin dito. LR, sobrang scattered ng mga player natin dito. Pero one player for slot 9 is somehow one player will be ambushed or will be knocked down. No time to have those men recovered. Perhaps slot 9 will be emptying those mechs. Just eliminate those target of them dito sa side. The mga slot 9 natin dito. One player from slot 9 manages to lurk his way all the way to the right side. Kung saan nagkakamera ng attention ng one play natin doon. All the way from slot 19 to pick one. Staying away from the rounded by our player from our slot 22s. But as you can see, he's definitely moving away pa rin from the spot kung saan nagkamera ng attention yung mga slot. So natin to hold one up dito sa side ng mga slot 14 natin. And so one player from slot 14 is gonna be staying on the spot kung nasaan yung mga slot 22 natin dito. Again, one wrong move is gonna be attempted to knock one dun sa mga slot 22 natin. He will be surrounded by those 4 players from the slot 22 natin. And again, distance pa rin yung mga slot 14 natin towards it. One player is Samo for it to be able to be rescued. Somehow, everything will be going south dito sa side ng mga slot 22 natin. Alpha, King, popping up, nowhere, at fight. Back end, corner being grabbed there right now. King, I know losing. Man, he is definitely running out of bullets. Top 14 empty mag. Just surrounded by our player. Other players gone, pero we have our slot 9 doing their cha-cha. Dito sa side ng mga slot 14 natin. Let's see. Slot 11 is a much good dancer versus the other player who's been dancing as of now. Slot 17 inside one of his houses, staying themselves away, keeping themselves away from those sides naman or scopes ng mga players natin. LR guys has been a knockdown because of the nature of the Kiwano play natin dito. Right now, he's now creating a smoke bridge for him to be able to hide his comrade down from those sides ng mga play natin. Who's been busy throwing a lot of nades dito sa corner nila. They are not stopping until they're nading one along dito sa side ng mga player natin from slot 9 who got knocked down by them. Josh on the other hand, again, he's now rejuvenating his comrade from being knocked down. Sam of the nose is popping here on the clear side of the one player of slot 9 though. Pero dito again, Sam manages to dodge a few bullets from that gun and manages to survive the open fire erupting. The one play natin doon was been pushing them away so that his comrade, his brother, will be having his rejuvenation process decent. Now, I cannot, di natin pwedeng sabihin dissenting laban to. Kasi, 4 players pa rin itong mga snap 14s natin. Pero Timo, popping dito sa corner ng mga stat 22 natin. That leads dito sa side ng mga stat 14s natin dito. They're definitely turning on towards the smoke pop na ginawa ng mga stat 22 natin. Opening fire up pa rin yung mga play natin. Samo can't wait to get his knock down sa side ng mga play natin all the way from stat 22s. Better know, maybe even though outnumber yung mga stat 22 natin. Dito again, Samo smoke and popping, diversion being created, or maybe additional cover being created. One play has been knocked down 300 situation. Again, gonna be able to spot those moves. Nagagawa pa rin ang mga play natin all the way from stat 22s, and one play in Samo. Pero it's not gonna be allowing those boys all the way. Getting him down to not the way above niya. Another one fights the dust down right last man starting. Ganda na position ang play natin dito. Ball will respond to being grabbed by 𝗏𝗏 for a possible nag down again dito sa side ng mga Star 14 natin, pero sacrifices was made. All of the players of Star 14 and returning at the 𝗏𝗏. Another one bites the dust. That one guy all the way Star 14 before those men from Star 14 most definitely made it here on the spot where he's now at. He is now being confused. Kung nasa way up sa mga play natin, pero wide open again yung mga play natin all the way Star 14. Almost got another one dito sa side ng mga play natin dito. Almost the stat 5s natin. Puntahan na natin dito, bro. You can see. Pero I don't know, man. Other than that, maybe na nakuha ng mga stat 5 natin dito. Maybe yung green light, stat 5, waiting for them to be able to push in. But nasa na rin yung way about na knockdown nila dito. Pero right now, it doesn't quite feel right probably sa mga stat 5 natin. Because yung knockdown, nakuha ng mga stat 5 natin dito. It's not yet eliminated dito, so that's why talaga nagkamera na rin dito. So maybe it's yung mga play natin to pull up kung nasaan rin yung whereabouts mga stat 5 natin. Pero nga yung stat 6 being ambushed by her boys all the way from stat 11, stat 12. Gone down, being shotgunned far away or far enough for his broccoli for him to be able to have those it's not them. Prediction shot, open fire rock to the side of Mostasics, not hoping to pick those men out. How well the side of Mostasics, not them. And being caught, but again, he's the one who the stat 5's not him. And plan out of those last 12, those steps did not work accordingly of executing our boy all the way from stat 6. Instead of the one who got distinguished or terminated from the game. Museum most devil witness was turned up the ginawa ng mga stat 12 and slot 6 natin dito gunfight for now is waiting for any kind of head to pops out. Kung nasa na rin nagkameron ng 3-on-4 situation yung mga stat AKUZA natin. 1-on-2 situation probably by now. Footprints of Sneezy popping throughout those maps ng mga slot 6 natin dito. Right now, he's not changing his position for a possible 1v1 situation towards this one player. Possible knockdown. One player's been knocked down, 1v1 situation. Possible. One player able to climb inside of the window kung nasan yung one play natin. Again, he's not losing his home. Still trying to turn the tide around the side ng mga stat 5 natin, pero outside of the compound building kung nasa na rin yung way above stat yung entire stream man all the way from stat 5. They're waiting for this one player from stat 15 though to get outside of the building so that they can have this wide and clear visual towards their target inside of stat 15 natin, pero no one is working their way dito sa third target natin way about the first set natin dito ni Rent natin dito. 1-on-3 situation. Not this one guy down, man. He's still giving a lot of numbers sa mga slam 5s natin dito. No way Jose that is going out from the game without a 5 versus you guys. Waiting for someone to pop out. Right now, those boys will be knocked down for sure. It's now those other players of stat 5 can withstand the knockdown or the bullets that he prepared to give to those 7 spots. Going for the pattern, for the Top 5 is very much vulnerable to some sort of knockdown. They are definitely recovering up from the sample to ginawa ng mga stat 70s natin dito. Pero nga lang Choco natin dito placing himself here on the lighthouse where he can, knock one down by long shot. Hindi na sa side ng mga snap 5s natin, BMWs. Okay, opening fire, Saint, last man standing. 0 na lang, inatisip ng magalaw inside of the smoke. Making it seem that no one is alive dito sa side nila. So that's why he's not opening fire anymore. He's allowing those other players to take one another. And whoever's gonna be winning those fight scene, this one player from slot 25 will be facing those men. Pero those other players not done opening fire inside the smoke na ginawa ng one player natin doon locally inside of the circle. Yung mga player natin dito, yes, higher ground, quite enough yung mga stat 5 natin to see those moves. The stat 22 will be taking one player, being spotted, and one player there from stat 5 attacking the perimeter na kung nasa whereabouts mga stat 22 natin. Maybe the one player who definitely had his ring around the rosy are now being diversion. Whoever's gonna be opening fire them, those men will be knocked down by 2 men all the way stat 22s. But right now, they are being slow to take this opportunity to grab those behind of those stat 5. As you can see, knockdown pa rin yung one player natin dito right now. So tagging the perimeter na rin kung nasaan yung whereabouts ng mga star 5 natin. Diversion no more, pero no one is pulling up kung nasa yung one player for that finishing touches. Everyone's only 5, mahala na 1v1 situation at last man's time for squad all the way from that AKUZA.
Squatter House Gaming. Heto na sa laban, di ka uurungan ng mga malupit sa minay sumabay, sabay kasabit at lahat magingay. Malabuhawi pag bumakbak, sa pandinig lahat isaksak. Pag di ka tumago ako'y asintado, ito'y aprobado, ika'y sagalpak. May lalim at lawak, galawang mahusay, may tutok lumapat, galawang matibay, lihitimunggang. Kami ang patunay, may tutok sa clash, kaya ako tumibay, sambala ka lang. Yan na sigurado, galawan na smooth, medyo agresibo, maingat na kilos na parang plinano, sadyang palaban. Yan ang Pilipino, solido bumanat, tapat ka sa sentro, sabay na sa game, basag ka sa flame. Kapag bumalasa, pasok to sa lasa, lihitimong baraw, wasak ka sa main.
Subukan mang umiwas ay di ka makakatakas, sigurado ko sa pulat, lahat ay malalakas at wala matitira kung di kami lang malakas. Huwag ka boy umasa na kami ay mapitas, gamay ko na ito kaya malabo mga paa. Babatukan lang kita hanggang ikaw ay madapa, dudurugin lang kita, sabay tipi sa muka. Ewan ko na lang kung tatalog sa tuwa. Asa ka sa tiyamba na kami inyo madali, tirang talikuran ay alis ito palagi. Ibahin mo kami pare pag kami ang umatake, di basta-basta padali, kaya huwag ka makapate. Baka di mo kilala isa ito sa malakas, motivational speaker panapat ko sa alas. Kilala ng taga-utas na mga nagmatigas, walang kinakatakutan labanan hanggang wakas. Legit na veterano sa paggamit ng barel, di nagbimintis, asintado kumitel. Kabilang to sa pinakamahusay na dapat mo igalang dahil di mo ka-level. Kung di ka ka-level, panoorin mo na lang mga shoutcaster, tanggapin mo na lamang mga sharpshooter. Kami lang ang sakalam, lagi last hater, kaya iyak talunan. Mga tira nyo kasi hindi inaasinta, tapos yung isang kasama mo nag-aasim pa. Kaya payo ko sa'yo, sige mag-practice pa. Nakatutok na kami, kayo ay puro plan pa. Ganito kami katibay para di margibyado, kabisado ang galaw. Bago sumabak sa duelo dito, matira matibay at kami na ang panalo. Walang pwede makapigil at kami ang hari dito.